Hey, I hope everyone had a good Christmas and good time spending with family. This will be a video that goes over the Warrior charts for the week of December 21st. So this past week, usually I do this on Friday, but obviously yesterday was Christmas, and although I love the market, it is nice to be able to spend it with family and stuff like that. So here we are, Saturday, and I want to get it updated from this previous week. Obviously, it was a pretty shortened week. Friday, no trading. Thursday was only till 1 o'clock Eastern Time. So, short week, but I got to say, we still did very well with our charts, and there's still plenty of opportunities out there. We even had a big mover, one that made 78%, and we'll go over that in a little bit. But let's just dig in. But real quick, what Warrior charts are: five different chart setups that are gone over every week. You can read about their descriptions in this portion of the email. But what we're looking at right now is just simply the email that was sent out last Friday, and that way you can see that I'm not just making up these, finding ones that moved, and then saying yeah we called this one. Um, so let's just dig in. Our focus chart for this week was EYSM, and this is what we put into the trend trading play, meaning you just want to go with the trend on these. You don't want to trade against it. You can see by looking at the moving averages, there's a nice uptrend. And then what I had was the key resistance here at 0.047, so that would have been a buying signal if the price had broken there. Then I gave two support levels, one here at 0.0365, which was this level right there, and then this 200-day simple moving average, which was at 0.03, as two possible pullback entries. Because when things are in uptrends and they pull back, usually those are good buying opportunities. And like I said, this was our focus chart for the week, so this is the one that we thought had some good potential to it. So let's dig in and see what happens. But real quick before I get started, if you're interested in getting these emails, all you got to do is go to bullwarriorstocks.com. If you subscribe to the free newsletter, you'll also get a free ebook which goes over some charting strategies and so forth. But also with your subscription, you'll get trade ideas, educational pieces, and other things. So it's not just all charting. We try to cover it all. Cover all stocks from penny stocks up to big board, so there's a nice variety and something for everybody. And like I said, it's all free, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. So back to EYSM. What this blue line represents, and once again, we're going to use a 60-minute chart because that gives more of a breakdown of what's going on. But this is what the chart looked like on last Friday before it closed. So you can see Monday morning had a nice surge, but here's the key: it never did get above 0.047, so there was never a buy signal given here. Maybe if some people bought here, that's fine, but it's one of those things where I'd prefer to wait until a break of 0.047. You can see there was this pullback here, and this pullback right in this area, this is what allowed people to get filled on the pullback, either at 0.0365 or zero point 0.03. So let's assume that you had gotten in at 0.0365. Then we got this little move here. And remember, this is an hour's worth of action, so not a lot of time, but it's not like this is a 1 minute chart where you only had 1 minute chance here. This was an hour's worth of time where it popped up there and hit 0.039. So if you had gotten in at 0.0365, this was about a 7% move for you, so not too bad. 7% when you just bought here, so 7% in less than a day, not bad. Or if you had gotten in at 0.03, which was where the 200-day simple moving average was, this move produced a 30% move. So really a nice move there for people. And let's say you didn't have to capture 30%, but let's just say you only got 10 or 15%. Still, in under a day, getting 15% on your money, not too bad at all. So EYSM, our focus chart, assuming that you played it on the pullback, did give a nice little profitable opportunity on this move upward. So congratulations to those who played that one. AAPH was our chart or pattern play. We had a bull flag pattern. You can see this was the flag pull, and then the resistance and support formed the flag. Had the nice volume. So let's break down this chart. You can see that we had, once again, this blue line. This is what it closed like on last Friday. We had a nice move up, but never could break through that 65, which is the level we were wanting to see. If you look back at the chart, you can see, if you kind of draw this over, that this resistance line corresponded with that 65, 66 level. So we could never quite get through there. You can see right up here the price bumped up against 65 quite a few times. So this was a no play for us this week. So not a win, not a loss, just neutral. Our next one was KFS. This was our bottom bouncer play. What we saw, this was had a nice little uptrend here, and like I noted here, any sort of increasing volume could really get this moving. And like I said, this is what I said before any of this stuff happened, so keep that in mind. I haven't, fixed anything or changed anything. This is exactly what it looked like last Friday on the 18th right here. So let's see what happened with KFS. So this is what the chart looked like on Friday. Monday morning, nice day, pulled back a little bit, so could allow people to get in. And then we can just see what happened over the rest of the week. Yes, this is what happened. Made a huge move, and this move was worth 78%. I played this one, and I didn't even make close to 78%. But I'm not going to complain. I made more than I started the week with, so that's the name of the game. But a huge move here, and that was simply on, you can see increasing volume and the nice bottom bounce, which we liked. So KFS was our big winner for the week at 78%. So congratulations to the people that were playing this one. Just a great move there. Our next one was MBI. What we liked about this one was the volume. You can see there was a big surge of volume here. So sometimes that can mean, something else is going to be occurring. So we had this big volume. So let's see what happened with MBI. There's the blue line. That's what the chart looked like Monday morning. It kind of pulled back, allowed people to get in if they wanted, and then that's when it really took off and made its big move up to above 440. So this move here was worth 30%, and you can see a more expensive stock, so you could put in quite a bit of money and had no worries about whether or not it would be liquid enough to get out. So a nice 30% move here on MBI. So as you can see, we had a very good week despite it was how short it was. Our last one for the week was DRH. This was our pending breakout. What we had here was our uptrend line and then our resistance line across. The key breakout, as noted here, was $8.53. So let's go to the chart and see what happened with this one. This is what it looked like on Friday. And then right away on Monday morning, had a nice breakout. And this move, had you gotten in right on the break to the high point up here, was a 4% move. But if you watch previous videos, we need at least 5% for me to consider it a winner for our charts. But I'm just going to call this one a no play because, as you can see, it's still above where the breakout point was. So worst case, you could sell right here for break even, or you could have even sold up here and maybe made 1%, 2%, 3%, because this move here is 4%. And it's still above where it broke out. So I'm not going to call it a winner, but by no means was it a loser, because if you had bought in, you could still be selling here for a break even, which is obviously not a loss. So DRH, although it got started nicely on Monday, didn't really have any follow through, but at the same time is going through an actually pretty healthy consolidation. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this make a move this upcoming week. But for our argument, we're just going to have to call this a no play even, since it wasn't a winner, but definitely wasn't a loser either. So this was our no play. So that goes over our charts for the week. 3 winners and 2 no plays. Overall, a very good week. Once again, I'd encourage you to go to bullwarriorstocks.com and sign up for the newsletter, and you'll be subscribed to get these sorts of emails along with others. And as you can see, we've been having real good success. This week was a little bit above average. Usually we're not nailing 70% winners all the time. I mean, we hit them, but not 2 30%ers in a week. But nonetheless, we have been having good success, so I'd encourage you to sign up and check us out. If you have any questions, please shoot us a message, and we'll be happy to help you out. If not, thanks for listening, and hope you're ready for the Warrior charts for this week.